We're live.
The big
Wait.
booger in my nose.
Okay.
Sometimes that happens. Good morning.
Oh, there we go.
You may have heard I have a big booger in my nose.
That'd be awesome too.
Yeah, that's great.
That's how we started.
That's like how we start VBS. every
Well,
day.
it's just us right now, so it's fine.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna put you up.
Do, do, do.
5 people. Wow, everyone is so prompt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I didn't even take a picture.
What do you?
How are you guys doing today?
What? I can't even. Your vision is better than anybody's. No one can see that. Good morning. Where's our count? Is it on there somewhere?
It's 11,
11.
13.
How are you this morning? I hope you're doing well. So excited to be here with you today. What did you have for breakfast? Are you eating it right now? Type it in the comments if you want to. We love to hear your comments or read your comments. Such an encouragement to us to hear about what you're doing. And I think I'll just wait a minute or two while more people jump
we're
on.
still a little
early.
early.
Every day at VBS,
day
whether
3.
you're here or at home, we start like a minute or two later, it seems, because everyone gets a little bit more tired, get a little more relaxed.
Day 3, you're like, I can be 5 minutes late.
Well, we're having lots of fun, and we have pictures of everyone on the floor. I don't want to touch the computer to show you because it's all set up just right. But we've been printing out pictures of all of you. Good morning, Nicole and Garrett. And good morning, who else is there? Breakfast cereal and avocado naan. Oh, that sounds so good. We love avocado on everything. That sounds really yummy.
It's like an avocado toast, but like naan is
yummy.
naan's really delicious.
Soft and yum.
Are those little
Yeah,
things?
yeah. Nikki loves those too. Yep. Good stuff. Yummy breakfast. What else? Anybody else having breakfast out there? Are you all excited and ready to jump around and sing and have fun? Did you have a favorite activity from yesterday? We would love to hear about that too. And maybe we'll wait another minute and then we'll start with some shout outs. See who's here today, and I have some pictures to share. Does the feed go up on its own? Oh, here. Oh, look at that. Good morning, Max. Good to have you. And let's see, who else is here? Mabel, Wally and Mabel are here. Good morning. Sawyer and Piper, good morning. Aw, thanks, Jesse. I love you guys too. Big hugs. And Nicholas and Lucas are here and having eggs. Oh, that's yummy. Hello to Natalie. Happy hot dog day. Is it a hot dog day today? Hi, Natalie and Mackenzie. Hey, Mackenzie. I have that name too. It's just at the end of my name. Garrett loved the airplanes from yesterday. I love the airplanes too. Those were so fun to watch you guys fly those airplanes. Okay, I'm going to give some shout outs for who has signed up for VBS this week. So I want to say good morning to Ellie, Eleanor, Noah, Theo, Mackenzie, Natalie, Haley, Gio, Joseph, Mijin, Kylie, Dimitri, Gabriel, Matthew, Genesis, Ben, Cameron, Hannah, Isaac, Atticus, Culver, and hi to Atticus's mom. Hi, Judy. Marlo, Luca, Noah, Madeline, Maxwell, Kumi. Good morning to all you kids out there. I hope you're ready for the day. Quentin, Faith, Jaden, Jonathan, Catherine, Evie, Archer, Javi, Kennedy, Violet, Hannah, Jaden. I'm going to need the bigger print next time, I think. I can't hold it far enough away. Noah, Piper, Brittany. Oh, I don't know how to say this one. Is it Carrick? C-A-R-A, is that an E? Carrie?
Carrie.
What's the Cara Johnson's youngest kid's name?
Correct.
Corray. I'm so sorry, Corray. So glad to have you. I need to learn how to read. Eli, JC, Louise, Henry, Paisley, Max, and Brandon. Good morning. We're so glad to have you here. And I want to share a couple pictures from the internet. Thank you so much for sharing these. They are a huge God sighting to me and to the rest of the team since we don't get to have you here. We miss you tons. So here is a sweet picture of their very first ever VBS week, and it looks like they are pretty happy. So glad that they are able to join us. Cutest kids in their VBS t-shirts. And then we have these fun cousins in Texas doing VBS. I wonder if they're the ones furthest away doing VBS with Mimi. That's so awesome. We're so glad you could join us this week for VBS. And then I loved this video. It was in slow-mo. It was so fun watching the little balls float up in the air. So thank you so much for sharing those. And I think we're ready to start our day. Ready, Nikki?
Yeah.
So welcome to Rocky Railway VBS, day 3. Ooh. I want to say welcome to all you terrific travelers, and where we're learning at VBS to that, what are we learning? That Jesus' power will pull us through even when our life gets a little bit off track. So let's sing that theme song again that helps us to remember that his power pulls us through. Hopefully you're getting to know it really well. So stand up and sing loud.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole.
song. There's so many great truths in that song that about Jesus' power pulling us through, and that he makes us bold. I love that part, and that we can stand together. And did you know that hearing you sing is one of my favorite things every year at VBS? Now, this morning, I have to imagine that I can hear you singing, but I would love to hear a recording of you singing your VBS songs online. So if you would like to post that online at hashtag RHCCVBS2020 or on the RHCC Kids website, we would love to hear it. That would be such a great encouragement. So record your favorite song, or even write which song is your favorite in the comments. We want to know which is your favorite song, so we can do that one lots and lots of times. So, talking about trains. Did you know that trains talk to each other? I bet you're giving me some pretty weird looks right now, aren't you? Well, they do. They use their whistles to talk. And so they communicate to each other that way. And so I have a sound of a train whistle that I want you to listen to, and I want you to put in the comments what you think the train is saying. Okay, so let's listen for the train sound. Did you hear that train sound? Okay, post in the comments or share with your crew what you think that train was saying. All trains have communication with their whistles. And for instance, if they give 3 long blasts, that means that they're going to back up. Now, why do you think it's important for them to blast that out? Any ideas? Well, what if there's another train behind them, or in the way, or crossing on a track? They need to know so they don't hit each other. So it's important that they communicate with their whistles so that other trains know what they're doing. So another thing that their whistles communicate, if they put on 1 long blast, that means they're putting on their brakes and that the train is stopping. Or if they have 2 long blasts, they're taking their brakes off. So they communicate different things. So that's pretty cool. And that makes me think about something else. So the trains, well, actually their conductors, are using their senses to hear the communication, right? So they're hearing what the other trains are doing with their ears so that they can direct their trains. Well, another way that we use our senses is with God sightings. But today we're going to talk about God hearing. So using all your senses to feel what God is doing. So for instance, our senses are we can see, we can hear, we can taste, we can feel. So a God sighting for me using my ears is in the morning. And I love to open the doors and listen to the birds singing. Because when birds sing, they always sound joyful and happy. And I don't know, have you ever heard a bird sound like it was singing sadly? I don't think so. They always sound happy. And so that reminds me of Bible verses that talk about God caring for the birds. And then he cares for the birds, he's going to care about me too. And so every day when I hear those birds, it gives me hope, like we talked about yesterday. So the birds remind me that he cares for me. Another thing is, like I said, those VBS songs. Hearing you sing them are a God sighting to me. Also, when VBS comes around, do you know what I start hearing in my head all day long? VBS songs. Last night I dreamt VBS songs. But you know how I woke up this morning? I woke up happy and joyful and excited for my day because of all those things I had in my head. And it reminded me about the balloon that I showed you yesterday. Remember the balloon that lifted up in the air because it was full of the things and the hope and the promises that Jesus gives us. And so that is a great way to live out our life. And so I want to sing that song, In You Alone, that reminds me about that. Are you ready? Stand up and sing with us.
God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone. I will put my hope in you, Lord. You alone are everything I need. My hope is in you alone, in you alone. I will put my hope in you, Lord. You alone are everything I need. My hope is in you alone, in you alone.
Two verses.
I will put my faith in you, Lord. You give me faith and everything I need. My hope is in you alone, in you alone. I will put my faith in you, Lord. You give me faith and everything I need. My hope is in you alone, in you alone. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone. God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand, you give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone, in you alone.
Great job singing, everybody. So train whistles are big and bold because they have important messages to communicate. But do you know that we have important messages to communicate to everybody? Because we believe in Jesus, we want to share that with people, but sometimes that can be really difficult. But two ways we can share those things with other people would be to share those songs on VBS on social media. Also, I have a friend named Matt who is living right now in South Asia. He's a missionary from our church, and he's a VBS crew leader. He's so cool. Right now, he's over there sharing the gospel or the story of Jesus' power to the people who live there who don't know him. And that takes a lot of boldness. And a lot of power. Let's think about that song. You know that song we sang yesterday, the Power Shuffle, that talks about all the power that Jesus has.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power, yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze, and everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Don't you just love that song? Woo! Another song's coming up. So here's what I love about that song. When we want to share Jesus with somebody we know who doesn't know Him, it can feel really scary. But just like the song said, I feel it in the air. His power is everywhere. He's here right now. And what does it say to do after we realize that God is here right now? It says take some steps. It doesn't say stand still. It says take some steps to the right, take some steps to the left, jump up, move back. That means we want to take action and share Jesus, and He will give us the power to do that. In fact, that reminds me of our Bible point today. It is Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. Let's try that again. Stand up, and I want you to really yell it so loud that the neighbors can hear it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. I'm sure you were super loud. Good job. I'm going to move out of the way.
So I heard today that Cam and her friends were able to fix the track. Isn't that such great news? They'll be able to deliver all their M&Ms now.
Are you guys talking about me? I feel like I heard my name.
Yeah, aren't you excited that you get to finally go down the mountain with your M&Ms?
Yeah. Squirrel.
Cam, why are you hiding?
You know, if you see the train conductor, can you just tell him that I am gone?
Okay, just come on out. Let's figure it out together.
What if I had a disguise? Like, what do you think?
Unless you're pretending to be a tree, I don't think that's gonna work. How don't you just tell me what's really wrong?
Well, the train conductor came and he's looking for me and he wants to leave, you know, all speed ahead and everything. But he told me that we have to go up a really, really, really steep mountain to go do deliveries.
I thought that's what you wanted.
I mean, it is, but I've never gone up a really, really steep mountain before. I've only taken the train through just flat plains and curves and stuff. And so I'm really nervous about it.
Well, you know, a lot of times it's really hard to do stuff that requires courage and boldness. But we're lucky because we don't have to do it alone. Because Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus! He doesn't give us the power to be bold. He helps us be bold. I'm so sorry, Cam. But what I was saying is that it's hard to do these things alone, but we have to trust that the God that made the mountains can help us get over them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still really nervous about it though.
Well, we're about to do some songs that kind of help us remember to be bold. It reminds us that Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. So why don't you stick around for those?
Okay, well, I'll stick around. I'll sing the song, and hopefully that'll help me to kind of learn a little bit about Jesus' power. Thanks, you guys.
Well, also,
Wait,
I
I have a
heard
song that we can
that
sing.
it was Cam's birthday today.
We're gonna sing a birthday song because it's your birthday.
Aw, it is my birthday.
So sing with us, would you please?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cam
Cam
and
and
Michelle. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Hopefully that'll help give you some encouragement to get over that big hill because you'll know that God loves you
We can be
and
bold.
people love you too.
Oh, thank you guys. Bye, everybody. Oh.
Our Bible verse today is, He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. That's from Isaiah 40:29. Isn't it great to know that Jesus is with us? Because Jesus' power helps us be bold.
Trust Jesus.
There's also power in Jesus' blood, which we're going to hear more about tomorrow. But let's sing that song as we go. We're so excited for your day today, and we'll see you at the end of the day. And don't forget to comment in the post and post pictures, because it's such a great God sighting, not only for us, but for all the people who are on the media. So thank you for being here this morning, and let's sing about there's power in the blood.
Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Oh, oh, oh. Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Oh, oh, oh.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Oh, you like my forehead?
Anybody like a laugh track or like
End live.